Hi friends, in the previous video we learned about differences between uh, pattern inheritance and direct inheritance and complete inheritance concepts and abstract and concrete classes. And in today's video we are gonna discuss one important question, one important one important interview question in Pega, that is how to change work object ID prefix. Okay, how to change work object ID prefix. Work object ID prefix is nothing but case ID, right? Whenever we are running a particular flow, okay, whenever we are running a particular flow, it generates one case ID, right? If you see, the case ID is wm-1, right? wm-1. Then how to change this work object ID? Today our agenda is to change how to change this work object ID, and how many ways are possible to change this work object ID, రైట్. మనం ఎప్పుడైనా ఒక ఫ్లోని రన్ చేసేటప్పుడు మనకి ఒక వర్క్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఐడి అనేది క్రియేట్ అవుతుంది కదా. సో హౌ టు చేంజ్ దిస్ వర్క్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఐడి, మాన్యువల్గా ఎలా చేంజ్ చేయాలి, చేంజ్ చేయడానికి ఎన్ని వేస్ ఉన్నాయి, ఎన్ని మార్గాలు ఉన్నాయి, రైట్? According to my knowledge, there are two ways to change work object ID. Okay, there are two ways to change this work object ID. One way is right click on that implementation application, choose definition, okay, and go to cases and data. Here you can see, simply delete this one, okay, and save it. What will happen? You see what will happen now. Let me run this flow. My dear friends, please listen carefully. Okay, let me run this flow. Then this time it is showing one case object ID like C-15002. Okay, then how it is getting? That's my question. ఇది ఎలా వచ్చింది రా అసలు? మనం ఎలా దీన్ని రన్ చేసాం, అసలు ఇది ఎలా వచ్చింది? దట్స్ యువర్ క్వశ్చన్. ఓకే, దెన్ లెట్ మీ ఆన్సర్ ఫర్ యువర్ క్వశ్చన్, రైట్? నౌ, okay, this is in the previous screen it will be showing the work object ID like wm-1, and currently it is showing like C-15002. Then how it is visible to then how it is generated? Okay, today our concept is that one only. I hope these videos are very helpful for you. If these videos are really helpful for you, please subscribe my channel and share it with your friends. This is my humble request. And today let's get started our video. What is the how many ways we can able to change this work object ID or case ID? That is our target today. And now, another name for work object ID or case ID is py work ID prefix anamata. Okay, what is that name? py work ID prefix is an overtv property which is responsible for holding this case ID status. Okay, whatever I am saying, the important points, please make a note of it. It is very helpful for you at the time of interview, right? So please make a note of it, whatever I am saying. Okay, one OVTV property is there. That property is called py work ID prefix property. That is property you can find from clipboard. Okay, if you just open the clipboard, in the next coming video I am gonna explain what is clipboard and what is the uses of that. Okay, don't worry. In my next video I will explain what is clipboard and why it will be storing all this data. Okay, I will explain all these things. Okay, here you can find that PYID, right? Now PYID or PY work ID prefix or case ID or transaction ID or work object ID, all will be same. Okay, don't confuse. One OVTV property is there, PYID property, that is storing our case ID in clipboard, and this another name is there for this. Okay, just click on definition. Okay, there you will find that work ID prefix. This is another name for the case ID. Okay, there are so many names for case ID. Remember that work ID prefix or PYID or case ID or transaction ID. Okay, these are all the same. Okay, remember that thing. And how to run this flow simply. Okay, whenever I want to run this flow, what I am doing, I am opening this cursor and I am opening this register flow and go to that particular tab. I am opening this flow, and click on actions and run this. Okay, in order to eliminate all these things, how there is another way also. Okay, by adding case id for a particular flow, you will get this particular flow in this new tab ma. ఓకే, మనం ఎప్పుడైతే మనం ఒక ఫ్లోని రన్ చేయాలంటే ఫ్లోకి వెళ్ళి యాక్షన్స్ క్లిక్ చేసి రన్ క్లిక్ చేయాల్సి వస్తుంది. ఒక పర్టికులర్ ఫ్లోని మనం రన్ చేయడానికి. అలా కాకుండా నాకు సింపుల్గా అవ్వాలంటే ఎట్లా అమ్మా, క్రియేట్ అనే దాని మీద కొట్టి న్యూ అనే దాని మీద కొడితే ఇక్కడ నాకు ఇది వచ్చేస్తుంది అనమాట. సో అలా ఎలా చేయాలి అంటే, ఎప్పుడైతే మనం ఒక వర్క్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఐడిని యాడ్ చేస్తామో దాని ద్వారా మనకు ఆటోమేటిక్గా క్రియేట్లోకి వచ్చేస్తుంది అనమాట. ఓకే, లెట్ మీ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్. There are two ways to change this work object ID or case ID. Okay, for that reason I am explaining this thing. Okay, simply right click on that application and definition. After clicking on the definition, here you can find, please click on add symbol. Okay, click the checkbox and here you need to give your flow name. Okay, my flow name is register flow, right? So simply copy that, Control plus A. Okay, simply copy that, Control plus C. Now paste it here. Okay, simply add this flow ma, that's the thing. Okay, Control plus V. Okay, and now here you need to add the class name. Okay, this particular flow is there in which class? Framework class, right? For that reason I have to give the framework class here, right? I hope you are understanding. Search for framework class, right, down arrow, then it will shows class. Okay, save it. After saving it, okay, there is no need to go this register flow, opening of class register flow and go to actions and run. Simply you go to the create tab. Okay, you simply go to the create tab and click on new, then there you will find. Okay, so this is a simple process ma. Okay, then my concept is where you will get this work object ID case ID. That's my question. Okay, and how to change it. Okay, this will be came from, remember ma, the case ID is changed by in two ways. Okay, first way I am explaining. Okay, now I am explaining the first way, and in the meanwhile I will explain the second way also. Okay, if time permits. Now the first way is to change the work object ID is you have to give the name here. For example, let me give watch more. Our YouTube channel name is watch more. Okay, please subscribe to that. Give watch more like this and dash. Okay, and save this. Okay, save change la, and simply go create a new register flow. Okay, now you can see the work object ID, right? WM2. Okay, this is WM1. Okay, previously we are run this flow, and this is WM2. Okay, this is the way to change work object ID or case ID, right? This is one way. Okay, remember that this is one way. Okay, ఇలా చేయడం వల్ల మనకి ఏమవుతుంది, ఇలా చేయడం వల్ల మనం కేస్ ఐడిని మార్చడంతో పాటు ఒక ఫ్లోని కూడా యాడ్ చేస్తున్నాం, రైటా? We have case management concept also, right? In that case management concept, what we have to create, we are simply creating the case types, right? In the case types, what are the assignment shapes are there will be automatically come here, but we are creating manually this application na. So in the coming video I will explain what is case type and what is case management, all these things in the coming video I will explain. But before that, you must and should be have some knowledge on Pega. Okay, that's why I'm explaining from scratch to advanced level. Okay, I'm explaining each and everything from scratch to advanced level. Okay, now register flow, this is the one way to add work ID prefix. Okay, work ID prefix, this is one way to add work ID prefix. If you simply delete that and run, what will happen, you will see. Okay, now you will see what will happen. Okay, let me save it. The problem, yeah, whatever the modifications you have done, please save it. Okay, after saving only it will be reflecting, otherwise it can't reflect. Okay, click on register flow, it will be creating. Okay, by delete here anything is there? No. Okay, no work ID prefix are there, no flow is there, no implementation class is there, but still it is showing, it is generating work object ID. How it will be generating the work object ID? That's my second question. That is my second way. That is my second way to generate this work object ID. Okay, the first way is simply click on the definition button, and there we will find this tab. After going to the case and data tab, then you can simply add that particular flow and particular class, and work object ID, it will be changed. This is one way of setting work object ID or case ID or transaction ID or py work ID or work ID prefix, right? And my second way is that, okay, second way is that it is automatically creating one work object ID, right? Where it will be getting, from where it will be getting, that's my question. Now this is the second way, okay. Now simply go to the process tab, and where you can show this is a one default data transform. In the coming video I will explain what is data transform, okay, validations and harness, what is this harness is there, and what is the part is, what is the help of this. And in the coming video I will explain what is data transform, validations, activity, data pages, and report definition. Okay, all these concepts I gonna explain in the coming videos, don't worry about that. I am explaining each and everything in the perspective of your understanding level. Okay, once you are well in understanding the correct scenario, then I will explain all these data transforms in the depth level, in advanced level, right? Now this is a one data transform. Okay, this is a one data transform that is called py default data transform. This is an OverTB data transform, right? So what is OverTB? All the predefined functionalities in the Pega, we call it as OverTB, right? Now this is an py default, this is an OverTB data transform. What is the data transform? The name itself indicates that the data transform is nothing but transferring of data. Okay, the main purpose of the main objective of this data transform is that to set value for a single property or page list or a page. I think you don't understand what I'm saying, because this is an advanced level topics. Okay, I am explaining each and everything step by step. Okay, in the later videos you will definitely understand what I'm saying. Okay, now simply from this point, simply remember py default is an one OverTB data transform. Okay, simply open that. This data transform is responsible for creating this py work object ID prefix, right? Now this is the reason. Okay, if you observe that here it will be giving like C-15004. okay, this is there here, this is there here, this is my second way, this is my second way. Okay, now how to change this? Okay, how to change case ID? This is the second way. Okay, let me create work object ID as car. Okay, let me create work object ID as car. Okay, car is a beautiful name in my life, because here C refers to Chinna, A refers to Aishwarya, R refers to Raja. There is a these two persons are my best friend. That's why I'm doing that car. Okay, save it. After saving it, you need to run. Okay, after run, yeah, it's running successfully, right? Now go to process. No case types are there. Why? Because we are deleted right now. We are deleted here. Okay, that's why it's not showing any case types. Okay, after adding, then you can show these things. Okay, now simply go to the register flow. Okay, register flow, and go to actions and run it. Okay, and now you can see that car. Okay, this is the beautiful way to change, another way to change case ID, right? Now I am going into advanced level. Okay, please keep understanding this, right? Now this is one ID is generating, right? This is automatically coming like 8001, and in the previous video it will be coming like 15005, and in this video it is coming like WM1. What is this number? If this number is what it indicates in the number of records. WM is one record. This is a first case ID. Okay, WM minus 1, this is a first case ID. Okay, and the WM2 means this is the second record. Okay, this is the first record, that one it's showing like 1, and this is a second record, that will be that's why it's showing like 2. Okay, this is over to be a property, like this is a 1504th record, that's why it's showing the number like this. I hope you understand. Okay, now there are two ways to change the case id or work object id. The first way is to change like this, and the second way is that py default transform is one way to change the case id ma. Okay now, remember that in interview this is a gunshot question. In how many ways you can change the work object id or py work id prefix or case id? Okay, this is a wonderful question, and you need to say the answer like that. There are two ways to change py work id or case id or transaction id. First way is that simply click on the application, right click definition. On in the definitions tab you will go cases and data tab, and after that you will simply add the register flow, and you will add the case id whatever you want, and add the class, in which class that particular register flow is there. This is one way. And second way is that in the process tab there is one default data transform is there, that called as a py default data transform, which is responsible for holding this py work id prefix and py id or py work id prefix. All these are same. Now this property is responsible for holding this work object id status, and here you will change the name, then the py work id which will be changed. Okay now save it. After saving it, this is done. Okay, now this is the two ways ma. Now I can show you in advanced level. Okay, just simply add this. Okay, I'm doing what I'm doing, I will explain. Okay, please stay. Control plus C. Okay, after that Control plus C, you just okay, just to go to here and Control plus V, copy here, and whatever the name you want, you please give it. Watch more. Okay, watch more. Okay, this is our channel name, please remember that. And health. Okay, health framework. Okay now, health framework, and give the work class and save it. After saving it, previously I explained, it is added automatically. Just run the flow and you can find that wm4. This is the first record, this is the second record, this is the third record, this is the fourth record ma. Okay, clear? Now previously we are getting the case id like car 8001, but now it is showing the work object id like vm-4. Then what do you observe? If you are brilliant, then you will say the answer. No doubt about it. This particular case id is overriding this case id. Clear? That which means whatever the rule that we are going to define in this case and data tab, this will overriding this one. Clear? Now whatever the work object id we are setting here, this value is going to override the value which is there in that py default transform under py work id prefix. Yeah, this is all about the concept. వర్క్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ అయితే మనం ఎట్లా చేంజ్ చేసి అంటే రెండు విధాలుగా చేంజ్ చేయొచ్చు. ఒకటి అప్లికేషన్ మీద క్లిక్ చేసి డెఫినేషన్ సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకొని చేయొచ్చు. రెండో వే ఏంటి, సెకండ్ వే ఏంటి అంటే పీవై డేటా ట్రాన్స్ఫార్మ్ మనం ఓపెన్ చేయాలంటే పర్టికులర్ ఫ్లోకి వెళ్ళండి, ప్రాసెస్, and here you will find that py default, please open, and you will be showing this tab, and here this property is responsible for holding this one. And నువ్వు కార్ అని ఇచ్చినా సరే ఈ ప్రాపర్టీ అనేది ఓవర్ రైడ్ అవుతుంది. ఎందువల్ల ఓవర్ రైడ్ అవుతుంది? డెఫినేషన్ వల్ల. ఓకే, డెఫినేషన్లో నువ్వు ఇది యాడ్ చేయడం వల్ల ఈ వాల్యూ అనేది ఈ పీవై డిఫాల్ట్లో ఉన్న వాల్యూని ఓవర్ రైడ్ చేస్తుంది. ఓకే, ఇలా మనం ఒక వర్క్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఐడి ఆర్ కేస్ ఐడిని మనం జనరేట్ చేయొచ్చు. నేను ఎందుకు ఇదంతా చెప్తున్నాను అంటే నెక్స్ట్ కమింగ్ కాన్సెప్ట్లో దిస్ ఈజ్ వన్ ఆఫ్ నెక్స్ట్ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ అబౌట్ ద క్లిప్ బోర్డ్. ఇన్ క్లిప్ బోర్డ్ work object id, this is the foremost important thing in clipboard. Okay, that's why I'm saying these all the things. Remember, there are two ways to change case id or work object id or py work id prefix or py id. Those two ways are simply click on the right click and select definition. This is one way, and second way is that py default transform. I hope you understand very well. Okay, if you understand very well, if you have any doubts, please comment. Okay, then I will answer your question and do answering that question, right? Thank you for giving, thank you for listening to my class. Thank you so much. Thank you.